Yes guys, Robert Optimal Carnivore. Now I don't really do like rebuttal videos or things like this and comment on other people's videos and stuff, but I saw this and I couldn't keep my mouth shut because I just think it's really dangerous advice, if anything, and I don't want people falling into this trap because I've seen it times and times again, and working with clients I've had to dig them out of this hole. So just take a look at this video.
What's your number one fitness tip for these situations? Losing body fat.
Add more carbs.
Getting more fiber.
Add more carbs.
Building muscle over 40.
Add more carbs.
Recovering faster.
Add carbs.
Improving thyroid function.
Eat more carbs.
Hitting new strength PRs.
Eat more carbs.
Staying full longer.
Eat more carbs.
Being unrecognizable at your high school reunion.
Eat more carbs.
Where do I start with this? First of all, I've got to say, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. If it's a joke, then brilliant, because you got me. Sadly, I don't think it is, so let's break it down. Let's strip it back. What would I do if I was face to face with someone and they're telling me this, or I'm witnessing them telling, like a PT, a coach, telling a client this? What would I do? The first thing I'd say, hand on heart, total honesty, I'd just say, what about gluconeogenesis? And I'm sorry to say, I have been in those situations and I have done that, and 9 times out of 10, that PT or coach doesn't have a clue what that word means. So straight away for me is that discredits anything they're saying. You know, it's end of conversation. Unfortunately, it tells me that they are not qualified to dish out these blanket statements to the public, which they're only sort of following them because this person might be in better shape than them. But trust me, if you actually look deep inside of their, let's say like a day of eating, they're just on this blood sugar roller coaster. They're having to do tons of exercise just to stave it off, and they're not living a healthy, natural, sustainable way at all, but they're giving advice to the public. It's dangerous. But I do totally get it because it sells. Do you know, it's not as sexy as what I'm like advising for people to do. It's like, oh, you still get to eat all your favorite foods. You don't have to live like a monk. You can still live your life. You can still have a drink. But you're literally describing 99% of people that don't need to hear that advice. They don't need their addictions validating. That's why I wanted to make this video, because I think people like that are doing the general public a big disservice, and they're gonna be let down. Why are we telling people to have more carbs for any sort of situation? We're saying add carbs to them, or he's saying add carbs to them, but I've heard a lot of people say it. Why is that bad advice? And let's just be honest, nobody needs any more carbs. Hand on heart, everybody knows this. Everybody's having a lot of carbohydrates. Anything you're struggling with, let's just chuck some more in. No, please don't. If you care about your health and physique, that is really bad advice. 2 main takeaways I want you to take from this video. 1, your body makes all the carbohydrates you need via a process called gluconeogenesis. And 2, do you know how many grams of carbs that are essential to eat exogenously from food sources? Not 1 single gram. And all you have to do, situations like this, common sense usually works when we take it back to our ancestors and our evolutionary roots. We're not that far away DNA-wise from what we used to be. Do you know, it takes hundreds of thousands of years to change. So following like old tribes and cavemen type stuff, it might seem a bit extreme, but it gives you a lot of knowledge and it's a great blueprint to copy. Anthropological research shows that we evolved eating primarily very low carb, ketogenic, hypercarnivorous diet as human beings, as the majority of our evolution was through the ice ages, so good luck finding a fruit or vegetable or a carbohydrate source during that. Researchers speculate that we might have had a couple of weeks out of the year, do you know, end of the autumn harvest, when we got the fruits, the berries, the nuts, the roots, the tubers, seeds, whatever it may be. We loaded up on them, maybe a couple of weeks. That gives this meat more signal. That's why I don't want people adding more carbs already. It's meant to be addictive. It's meant to get blood sugar crashes, it's meant to block your satiety hormone, leptin, etc. It's there for a reason, to fatten us up for the winter coming. The problem is now, winter never comes. So if you want to be in a blood sugar roller coaster all day, in heighten your food addictions, have more body fat than you'd like, then follow this guy's advice. But if you want to look good, feel good, have stable blood sugar levels, stable energy, great performance in the gym, once you're fat adapted, have amazing skin, hair, nails, digestion, etc., reach your full potential and absolutely thrive as a human being, your birthright to optimal health, be the best version of yourself, then please eat the optimal human diet.